ready for some candied jalapenos, aka cowboy candy? Well, let me show you how I do it. We canning, y'all, so let's sterilize these jars. I'm putting my jars into my canner. I'm going to crank that heat up to about medium-high heat, pop that lid on, and let them sterilize for about 15 minutes. Next, y'all, I'm going to grab my jalapenos. I'm going to put them into my strainer, and I'm going to get them washed up. I want to make sure they are good and clean before we start cutting them. So now, y'all, they are all cleaned up, so let's get them cut up. So I'm just taking them and cutting them into chunks. I got on some gloves, y'all, because these jalapenos can get hot, and I definitely don't want to burn my hands. So after I get them cut up, I'm just going to throw them back into my strainer, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get rid of some of the seeds, y'all. I don't want it to be too hot. So now look at all these extra seeds that are left over. Trust me, we don't want none of them extra seeds. So now, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead on and wash them again to knock some more of those seeds off. I want just about all the seeds gone. So now this is what we're looking like. Just about all the seeds are gone, and that's a good thing. So now let's make this brine. I got some apple cider vinegar right here. I'm just pouring it into my pot. After that, y'all, I'm going in with some sugar. Yes, this is gonna be a lot of sugar because we're making a syrup. Next, I'm going in with some good old turmeric, and then after that, y'all, I'm going in with some celery seeds. Now I'm going in with some garlic powder, and I forgot to film it, but I did add in some ginger. So now I'm gonna get in there and start stirring that up. I'm gonna crank that heat up to medium-high heat so we can melt those sugars. Once it starts forming a syrup, I'm gonna go in with the jalapenos. Yes, baby, it is smelling so amazing over here. So I'm just gonna let these cook until some of the heat is cooked off of these jalapenos and it has sucked in a lot of the syrup. So I'm just gonna cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, after they're all done and they're looking just like this, y'all, it's time to cut the heat off and bottle all this goodness up. So, y'all, my jars are ready. I'm just going to go ahead and put me a funnel in my jars so we won't waste anything, and I'm going to start filling these jars up. So, I only have 3 jars here for the purpose of this tutorial, but trust me, after tasting this, I'm definitely running back to the store to go get more. So, y'all, I'm just going to fill these jars all the way up. After I get done with that, y'all, I'm going to take me a piece of paper towel with some apple cider vinegar on it, and I'm just going to clean the rims just to make sure there's nothing sticky on it. This is what's going to help it seal, and it's going to give us that good old pop. So once I'm done with that, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and start placing the lids on. I'm not going to make them tight, y'all. I'm just going to make sure they're secure. So now, y'all, we are almost done. They are looking amazing, but now we got to go ahead on and give them a water bath. So I'm just going to take them, put them back into my canner. I'm going to crank that heat back up, and then, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and place that lid on and let them cook for about 20 minutes. And movie magic, it's been about 20 minutes.